I also thank our chairman for allowing me to wave onto this subcommittee. It's been very, very meaningful. I know that when I stepped out of the room, Mr. Gianforte allowed Ms. Collette to make incorrect claims about the opinions of medical professionals on the importance of abortion access. I just wanted to read a little bit about the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, which is the nation's leading medical specialist for women's health and the authoritative body in the development of the standards of care for women, and not part of the abortion industry. And I am just wondering if Ms. Northrup or Dr. Robinson, can you clarify, maybe once and for all, probably not once and for all, what medical professionals have said about the legislation that we're talking about today? Dr. Northrup, Ms. Northrup first.
Well, what I can say is about what medical professionals have said about the type of laws that the Women's Health Protection Act would address, which is that both ACOG, as you've talked about, and the American Medical Association have taken positions against many of these laws because they're not based on medicine and they're not based on good care of patients. And I would also just point to the American Medical Association has a brief in the Supreme Court case, along with 13 other professionals, in which they are very clear when they talk about the admitting privileges law that the Supreme Court look at. It's not medically necessary. Abortion is a safe medical procedure. And nationwide, they say patients are being harmed by medically unnecessary restrictions on abortion clinicians. The American Medical Association doesn't take a position on whether its members should or should not provide abortions, but they take a position on these types of regulations that are not based on science and medicine.
And Dr. Robinson, are you part of the abortion industry? Is there some such thing as the abortion industry that is pushing a skewed view of the health care that you provide?
No. I'm part of the American Medical Association, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. I am a proud abortion provider and an obstetrician gynecologist who cares very deeply for my patients.
And I'm assuming that you also provide prenatal care to women who want children and help facilitate that as well, right?
Yes, I do.
I also wanted to point out that in addition to, we have supporting this bill, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, the American College of Nurse Midwives, and the Society for Maternal Fetal Medicine. So, again, I think this idea, and you had time to talk about this abortion industry, that what we're talking about and what we are trying to protect. Look, I'm a mother of 3, a grandmother of 6, and we embrace our children, and we call this choice because you, Ms. Collette, and you, Ms. Fortney, are free to organize around this issue, to promote the issue, but we are talking about women having the opportunity to choose, not to prescribe one thing or another, or to invite politicians into the room. I think that is what is so offensive. Ms. Alvarado, can you just talk about that for a minute? Or less, 41 seconds.
Absolutely. No, it's incredibly infuriating that so many women not only face these restrictions, the similar ones that I faced, but they face even greater restrictions in their home states. Abortion access is health care, and women are capable with their partners and their doctors, if they so choose, to make the decision to access this health care.
Yes. I know it must be frustrating to some. This is a pro-choice House of Representatives, and all the polling suggests this is a pro-choice nation. And I yield back.